Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video, you are going to get all information related to The Midnight Gospel Season 2. The Midnight Gospel Season 2 Introduction. The Midnight Gospel is a streaming adult cartoon television show developed by Adventure Time creator Pendleton Ward and comedian Duncan Trussell. As of April 20, 2020, it will be available on Netflix as Ward's first animated production for the streaming set in a fantastical world. It takes actual podcast interviews between Trussell and various guests into fantastic adventures. An unauthorized multiverse simulator is owned by Clancy Gilroy, a spacecaster in a dimension known as the Chromatic Ribbon. For his space casts, he travels to weird worlds on the brink of doom, interviewing some of their inhabitants. The Midnight Gospel Season 2 plot. As much as The Midnight Gospel's first season's viewers would love to see more of it, it did close with a grand finale vibe that may serve as an emotionally fulfilling send-off for such an odd show. Clancy and his dog, Charlotte, get drawn into Clancy's simulator, which explodes at the end of the episode. With everyone he's ever met in the series, Clancy says his parting words, "Just be here now." Although it may be viewed as the end of the road for Clancy and everyone else he's met, given the show's hallucinogenic nature, it wouldn't be out of the question for him to join some other plane of existence and continue interviewing individuals to discover more about what it is to be a live. Duncan Trussell Family Hour has hundreds of more episodes to draw from, so if Netflix wanted to continue the series, it could do so for a long time. Right now it's still up in the air, but maybe the series may teach its followers a thing or two. Instead of worrying about what the Midnight Gospel may look like in the future, you should just be here right now and enjoy the Midnight Gospel Season 2 cast. During the first season, Duncan Trussell interviews people from all walks of life on philosophy, life, and death in the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast. Trussell gives his voice to Clancy Gilroy in the more plot-oriented sections of the series, which is where these passages come from. Considering that there are over 400 podcast episodes that feature conversations with scholars, authors, and comedians, there's no shortage of ideas for future editions of Midnight Gospel. During the first season, Duncan Trussell interviews people from all walks of life on philosophy, life, and death in the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast. Trussell gives his voice to Clancy Gilroy in the more plot-oriented sections of the series, which is where these passages come from. Considering that there are over 400 podcast episodes that feature conversations with scholars, authors, and comedians, there's no shortage of ideas for future editions of Midnight Gospel. The Midnight Gospel Season 2 release date. Normally, we would expect a Netflix series to release a new season about a year after the previous one aired. Given that Season 1 of The Midnight Gospel was released in April 2020, Season 2 should arrive in the spring or summer of 2021. As a result, without official confirmation of new episodes, it could take much longer. Although the streaming service has been hit by the COVID-19 outbreak, it is not alone. Because The Midnight Gospel is an animated series, it should be easier to overcome coronavirus-related obstacles and bring new episodes into production. It's unclear when we'll be able to return to the Chromatic Ribbon. We have been tracking the information about this. Once we get official update, we will surely update each and every single updates. I hope fans will be satisfied with this information. It is also requested to share this video and stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching this video. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like and subscribe our Facebook page. And if you are watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button and do subscribe for latest update.